but I obviously knew that they would end up in LA because that was Meghan's dream. Her dream was to be an A-lister, and she was unable to make it to those A-list parties.
And I think that Americans were split 50-50 maybe a couple of months ago when it came to Harry and Meghan. But the problem is that they can't close their mouths and they just keep talking, and it seems.
In June 2025, Meghan sat down with Kern Lima, the billionaire founder of IT Cosmetics, for a podcast episode meant to rebrand her as an every woman. No makeup, no script, just raw vulnerability. Or so she promised. Meghan read a tearful letter to her kids, Archie and Lilibet, spoke of late-night struggles, and gushed about loving her busy life. The setup screamed authenticity, a duchess bearing her soul. But the audience wasn't buying it. Within hours, X lit up with skepticism. Meghan's quivering voice and strategic sniffles produced no visible tears, prompting users to zoom in on screenshots, replay clips, and demand, "Where's the tear?" Her no makeup look, flawless skin, subtle highlighter, perfectly blown out hair, felt more red carpet than real. As one critic posted, "This isn't vulnerability, it's a Vogue shoot with dim lighting." Her letter, read with Hallmark movie melodrama, struck many as staged, with pauses so timed they felt scripted. The consensus? It wasn't raw. It was rehearsed. Candace Owens, never one to mince words, seized the moment. In a blistering takedown, she labeled Meghan a malignant narcissist and a grifter, accusing her of peddling fantasy-level hardship stories for sympathy. Clicks. She suffers from a rare disorder of being unable to just be a human, Owens quipped, her comic timing slicing through Meghan's facade. The clip went viral, amassing millions of views on X, where users echoed her verdict with memes like, "Meghan's tears. Oscar-worthy, but no water." Owens didn't stop at the interview. She dissected Meghan's pattern. Victimhood packaged as empowerment. Crocodile tears sold as courage. "She thinks we're idiots," Owens said, pointing to Meghan's claim of loving her busy life. Critics, citing Archewell's tax filings, noted she and Harry work roughly 1 hour a week. Writing Instagram captions in a Montecito mansion? Grueling, Owens mocked. Her critique wasn't just personal, it was cultural, tapping into a public fed up with Meghan's overproduced struggles. Meghan's goal was clear: shed the royal tiara, embrace the relatable mom vibe. She spoke of balancing motherhood, identity, and social media captions as if they were universal burdens. But the disconnect was stark. Living in a $14 million estate with staff, security, and multi-million-dollar deals, her hard times lacked context. As one ex-user snarked, "Crying about captions while most moms juggle rent and childcare? Tone deaf." Her claim of no makeup drew particular scorn. Experts on X pointed out subtle contouring and lip gloss, calling it makeup-free cosplay. Her letter to her kids, meant to tug heartstrings, felt like a PR prop, with theatrical size undermining its sincerity. Even her praise of being busy rang hollow, given American Riviera Orchard's stalled launch, just jam jars sent to influencers, no store, no products. As Variety noted, she's selling a lifestyle she doesn't live. Kern Lima's role in the interview raised eyebrows. Instead of probing, she showered Meghan with praise. "You're so beautiful. Your husband's amazing," turning the chat into a fan fest. No tough questions, no follow-ups, just breathless affirmations. X-users called it a commercial, not a conversation, with one joking, "Is Jaime her PR agent or her hype woman?" The dynamic underscored Meghan's Achilles heel. She surrounds herself with enablers, not truth-tellers, making authenticity impossible. Lima's success as a self-made billionaire only highlighted Meghan's shortcomings. While Lima built IT Cosmetics through grit, Meghan's ventures, archetypes as is, lean on her royal title and PR blitzes. As Owens quipped, she wants the success story without the hustle. The contrast was jarring. One woman earned her empire, the other married into hers, yet cries harder. Owens' takedown wasn't about one interview, it was about Meghan's playbook, from her 2021 Oprah tell-all to her 2022. Netflix docuseries, she's leaned on emotional theatrics, trembling voices, tearless sobs, vague grievances. Users compiled side-by-side clips, noting identical inflections and pauses across years. "It's not trauma, it's a script," one post read. Her claim of trenches in the royal family, while living in palaces with designer gowns, drew particular ire. "That's not struggle, that's privilege," Owens said. Meghan's ventures follow the same cycle: hype, sob story, flop, repeat. Archetypes collapsed after one season, with Spotify's Bill Simmons calling her a grifter. Netflix's docuseries tanked, labeled a pity party. American Riviera Orchard remains a phantom, mocked as jam for elites. Even Archewell, her nonprofit, lacks impact, with $5.3 million in 2024 donations yielding vague campaigns. As Forbes noted, her empire is all aesthetic, no action. Owens dug deeper, framing Meghan as a lifelong social climber. From her first marriage to producer Trevor Engelson to her union with Harry, Owens argued Meghan used relationships to access elite circles. Harry was her ticket to A-list parties, she said, noting Meghan's pre-royal struggle to crack Hollywood's inner sanctum. Her biracial identity, Owens claimed, was weaponized only when convenient, citing Meghan's silence on race during Year. Her suits years. She's not oppressed. She's opportunistic, Owens declared, sparking heated X debates. While divisive, the critique resonated. Meghan's trajectory, supporting actress to royal to self-styled mogul, relies on strategic alliances. Yet, her inability to sustain them, Spotify, Netflix, even Hollywood friends like Oprah and Serena Williams growing distant, suggests a pattern of burning bridges. As one ex-post quipped, she climbed the ladder, then set it on fire. Meghan's 2021 Oprah interview once commanded global empathy, with 50 million viewers rooting for her. By June 2025, that goodwill is gone. YouGov polls show her U.S. favorability at 23%, down from 60% post-Oprah. X is merciless. She's not relatable. She's a rerun. Even progressive defenders, once quick to cry racism, are quiet, unable to justify her latest performance. As The Guardian noted, she's not targeted for her race. She's critiqued for her artifice. The U.S. press, once her shield, now joins the fray. Outlets like Vanity Fair call her a brand without substance, while the New York Post dubbed her tears Oscar-worthy but dry. The UK tabloids, long hostile, had a field day, with The Sun sneering, tearless sobbing, the Meghan show. The shift is seismic. Meghan's no longer polarizing, she's parodied. Meghan's flops don't just tarnish her, they strain the monarchy. Her interview, timed suspiciously near King Charles's cancer treatment updates, fueled accusations of opportunism. Her use of the Duchess title, despite decrying royal constraints, angers royals like Prince William, who see it as branding, not duty. Parliamentary calls to strip her and Harry's titles intensify, citing institutional harm. Charles's silence, once diplomatic, now feels complicit, risking the monarchy's image as Meghan's stunts overshadow events like Trooping the Color. Meghan's empire is crumbling. Netflix is tightening oversight, wary of her track record. Archewell's donors hesitate, skeptical of its impact. American Riviera Orchard's non-launch is a running joke, with ex-users quipping, "Still waiting for that jam." Hollywood elites, once. Her cheerleaders are absent, their silence louder than any critique. As The Hollywood Reporter noted, she's no longer an asset. She's a gamble. Owens' takedown wasn't just viral, it was a verdict. Meghan's brand, built on curated pain, is bankrupt. Her demand for admiration, not just attention, alienates even fans. As one ex-user sighed, "I wanted to root for her, but she's stuck in sob mode." Authenticity, the currency of 2025, eludes her, replaced by glitter and filters. Can Meghan recover? A genuine pivot, quiet work, real impact, no cameras, could rebuild trust. Launch as is with actual products, fund Archewell with tangible outcomes, or focus on Harry and the kids off-grid. But her pattern, more podcasts, more tears, more PR, suggests otherwise. Insiders report her team scrambling, planting sympathetic headlines like, "Meghan's tears are her strength." Yet, the public's moved on, drawn to real hustlers like Quinta Brunson or Rihanna, not scripted survivors. What's your verdict? Was Owens' roast a brutal truth or a cheap shot? Can Meghan shed the artifice, or is she doomed to play the victim forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to hear. If this saga's got you gripped, hit that like button and subscribe for more unfiltered dives into royal and celebrity chaos. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. The Meghan show's fading, but the fallout's just begun.